Hey, I'm Han. No, what is it? Hey there, I'm Han. I was thinking, I was like...
Who are you and what have you done with my Hannah?
I completely forgot what my intro was. Is it Hey there, I'm Han?
Yes.
Yeah. Hey there, I'm Han.
And I'm Kat, and we're BrewsandReviews. Welcome to day 11 of the Spring to It Videoathon, which we host with
Gabby Buxton,
Brooke Clark,
Christina's Journey,
The Story,
and Stacks and Stacks and Stacks. So today's prompt is books that we want to read that aren't very popular on BookTube.
So the first book that I want to talk about is Crisis 4 by Andy McNabb. Now, this is the second book in the Nick Stone series, and it is kind of a military type book. It follows a guy who used to be in the SAS as he sort of goes on sort of adventure-y type missions with lots of gross bits, and like it's very realistic. That's what I really like about this. I actually started reading Andy McNabb's book because he is my mum's favourite author, and like I decided to randomly pick up the first one last year and I really loved it, and I was like, I need to pick up the second one. So I picked up the second one and it's just sat on my shelf. So I just need to find time to read it. It's just big. That's literally the only reason I haven't read it.
Isn't it?
Massive. Like the writing's pretty big, but it's still like 550. It's not that bad.
Oh, I don't like that.
I feel like it suits. I don't know if you can see the font.
Oh, I don't like that.
You know. So I've just sort of not picked it up yet, but I definitely want to because I am very intrigued as to where it's going to go and what mischief. I say mischief like it's not going to involve like murder and terrorists and stuff like that, but like, come on, Nick Stone is a badass, so I can't wait to get to it.
A book that I've been wanting to read for ages, like before BookTube, you know, when it first came out as a film, is Inkheart by Cornelia Funk. And I can remember when, like, to be fair, you really liked this anyway, and
yeah.
Do you know what? Before the film came out, I can remember we were at school and I think I started reading it, but I couldn't really get into it, and you were like, right, wait for the film, and then, you know,
might trigger something.
But, you know, the film, I live for, what's his name?
Dustfinger. Yeah. Dustfinger. I fucking love Dustfinger.
Live for Dustfinger.
Best part of that.
Oh, completely. You know, they were alright, you know, it was okay. But I just never got around to actually reading it. So, I would like to really read this. To be fair, I think I put it on my list to read this year, haven't I?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure I've put it on my list to read this year. So hopefully by the end of 2018, this will be read and I can let you know my thoughts on it.
So the next book that I'm going to be talking about is From Potter's Field by Patricia Cornwell. Now, I really like Patricia Cornwell's Kay Scarpetta series, and this is, I think, book 6 in the series, and I just can't wait to read it. I'm really excited. Like, I find these books so gripping. They're crime thrillers. They have this protagonist that you actually want to follow because she's not infallible. She'll make mistakes sometimes. She isn't like this sort of person who will always get things right every single time. She's sort of just like a regular lady who is very intelligent, and you kind of want to see her triumph in sort of and figure these things out. And yeah, I just sort of really want to read it.
Another book that, well, I bought it for Christmas. No, birthday. I got it for my birthday.
Yeah, it was a birthday book. And
you bought it me because I really like the author. She did the Iron Face series, and that's Julie Kagawa, and this is Talon. And it's about, from what I gather, it's about a girl who is a human but can turn into a dragon kind of thing. And these kind of people hunted, and I think it's about her journey, maybe to not get hunted. I don't know, kind of like the sound of it anyway, like dragons, Julie Kagawa, and there. But it does sound actually pretty cool, and I've been wanting to read it for ages, and then I go to read it and it's like, oh, but do you know what, I really want to read this. And then I'll go back to it again and it's like, oh, well actually that's come out and I really need to read that. It will get read. Literally it's there, and then something just comes along and like takes the limelight away from it. So I really can't wait to read it. If you have read it, please let me know if it is any good because I've got high hopes for it.
the last book that I want to talk to you guys about is Timeline by Michael Crichton. Now, I bought this book ages ago because I love the film Timeline. And I was like, oh, I need to read it. And then I just never read it. It's just sat on my shelf for so long. Probably because it's a hardback and I don't really read hardbacks and like, hardbacks. Ugh. But then earlier last year, like, we both ended up reading Jurassic Park by Michael. Where are you?
Let's go to the shops and get some gam.
Well, jam, by the way. Gam is jam.
It is now forever gam, though.
Don't ask. So, we both read Jurassic Park by Michael Crichton, and we really loved it. And like, there was something really great about the infusion of science and like that sort of story. And I was like, oh, history and science in this one, and I'm just very excited by it. So I really can't wait to read it. This is one I definitely want to read by the end of the year, and I don't really hear anyone talk about it. So
another book that I would really like to read, but I haven't actually heard anyone talk about it on BookTube, is The Lost Boy by Christina Henry. Now, I was literally just in a bookshop and I saw it, and I don't know, there was just something about it that drew my eye. So I picked it up and I read the back of it, and I really liked the sound of it. From what I gather, it's basically kind of like a Peter Pan retelling, but from Hook's point of view. So I think, you know, it kind of says that they go to Neverland, isn't it? Is it Neverland? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they go to Neverland and, you know, things happen, and basically it's why Peter Pan is Peter Pan and Hook is Hook. But it sounds really interesting, and I'd like to see it from Hook's point of view.
Definitely, I definitely want to read that one after you're done.
Yeah, I'm really, really excited to read it.
So that was it for Day 11's prompt. We hope you'll check out the other hosts' videos because they are sure to be very interesting. Like, I am very interested to see what everyone else wants to read that we aren't hearing about usually on BookTube.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of books that get talked about over and over again, and we're guilty of that ourselves.
Yeah,
like, we've
noticed we always talk about the same books. So.
Yeah. So we want to know what books that aren't popular on BookTube that you think that we should read, and you want more people to know about. So leave those down in the comments. If you filmed anything for this prompt, leave those in the comments too. And we hope you enjoyed this video, so we'll see you in the next one.
See you later.
Bye.